I'm so dynamic. Think I'm from a different planet.
What is up, everybody? It's your girl B Octavia, and I'm back with another video. If you are new and you are just tuning in to me, my name is B Octavia. I'm 22 years old and I'm from Washington, D.C. In today's video, I will be talking about Daniel Caesar. If you don't know who that is, he is a Canadian singer. But recently, he has been in the news because he defended YesJulz. Who is YesJulz? If you want to find out who she is and why I think she's a culture vulture, check out my last video. He defended YesJulz in saying this.
Why? I don't know which black people are in here, but I want you guys to talk up right now. Why do we?
I saw it here. I heard something drop.
Why are we being so mean to Jules? Why are we being so mean to white people right now? That's a serious question.
Will you pass me the water?
Why is it that we're allowed to be disrespectful and rude to everybody else?
Yes, he said, why are we being so mean to white people right now? We being black people. I wanted to speak on this because I want everybody to know that it's different types of black people, just like there's different types of white people. And YesJulz is one of those different types of white people, and Daniel Caesar is one of those different types of black people. Listen, first of all, with being a black person, sure, there may be some haters out there, as there are haters for everybody, but black people is rooting for you. You got black people that's humble, you know, that's very grateful, that's open-minded, and that understands our past. What he's saying in the video when he went live, what he was basically saying was that we need to let go of the past, and that the past and the pain from the past and being a victim won't get us paid. Us meaning black people. Now this is the thing. If you understand the past and not just accept what in school they told you, which was not a lot about our past, then you'd be like that. Sheltered. Protected from the truth. It's just like there comes a time when you gotta tell your kid that Santa Claus ain't real. Santa Claus is real, but it comes a time where you gotta tell your kid that Santa Claus is not real. But some parents don't do that. And then the kid is talking with their friend, and they're like, yeah, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna get that from Santa Claus. And they be like, there is no Santa Claus. Like, there is no Santa Claus. And then you just go into shock because you've been lied to. He's that type of person. One thing about artists and stuff, especially if you're not from the United States, don't speak on United States problems. You really wouldn't understand. Being from Canada and being from the United States is two totally different things. You know, I'm not saying living from there is good or bad. It's just a different experience. So while that is his opinion and that is what he feels that we should do, we're not going to. I feel like it's important for artists, especially with a following and that's getting a whole lot of buzz, to just not so much as keep silent on these type of things, but if you really don't understand where we're coming from with it, then you should just keep that to yourself. Because YesJulz isn't the only culture appropriator. YesJulz isn't the only culture vulture. YesJulz isn't the only one that's had fat transfers and shit like that. So we talking about it as a whole, and you're trying to defend your friend specifically. D-Ray Davis said that he spoke to Daniel Caesar after, you know, all of that happened, and he's apologetic about it. I ain't seen no statement. Don't really have to be, because that's how you really feel. The excuse can't be that you were drunk, because that means that you were being the most truthful that you can be. Let's not get it twisted. Alcohol does not make you lie. Alcohol makes you tell the truth. He was also talking about the Dave Chappelle joke and how he took it because he was in his feelings about what Dave Chappelle said. And if you don't know, see, this is the thing about U.S. comedy versus Toronto. It's in the times too. You gotta understand, Dave Chappelle came out a while ago, and back then it was no hold bar. Like, it was straight out. In today's time, it's so sensitive that you can't, I mean, he still say whatever he want to say, and that's what I appreciate. And how Whichcomb took it, Daniel Caesar took it, he was in his feelings or whatever, and he said that he needs to be more insensitive about certain things. Yes, you do, but you also need to be sensitive about the right things. Don't be sensitive because somebody joked and said that you was gay. It's Dave Chappelle, period. You should be sensitive about people that's offending people in your culture, in your community. That's what you should be sensitive about. That's what I'm sensitive about. It's not that we being mean to YesJulz, and it's not that we being mean to white people, but I feel like everybody should be held accountable for things that they do if it offends people. You know, maybe it's not your intention. Maybe that's how you think you are, but it's really how you are just to fit in with society, and that's not cool. You can't ride that wave. The urban community and what we've built as a whole, yeah, it's not perfect, but we've built it. No, nobody has structured it for us. We've built it. The slang, the way we dress, the way we act, etc. You know, it's just a whole vibe. You can't try to take certain things and not understand the struggle that came with it, and not understand how people criticize us for being just us. YesJulz is the perfect person to be called out because she got the clout of, you know, being urban, but she don't really understand the pain and the struggle and the turmoil that came with it, period. Well, I feel like Daniel Caesar shouldn't have came out and said nothing. You could defend her in your little text, you know, just text her phone, you know. Somebody should have took his phone. Creating understanding and keeping it moving is what he said. But if she don't understand how she offended people with the N-word shirt and with what she said, then how are we supposed to move on from it? If you are not trying to be accountable for your actions and how you offend people, how are we supposed to move on from that? She's going to continue to be a target. Anybody who does this is going to continue to be a target, whether it be the Kardashians, whether it be, you know what I'm saying? And he's saying that we not allowing her to speak her truth. If that's her truth, we have something to say about it. And he said that's fine. You can say that they're a piece of, right? And that's what we did. So how are we wrong? We just did what you said. And first of all, if you calling somebody out, you gotta get ready for clapbacks, period. If she wasn't ready for no clapbacks from all them people that she mentioned, she shouldn't have said nothing. If she wasn't geared up, if she was not geared up and she was not ready for what had happened, what transpired, oh well, boo-hoo. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel bad for her, and I don't feel bad for the backlash that he getting from this, because if you come out defending culture vultures, everybody, you will be called out as well. It's really nothing. He's talking in circles, really, because everything he's saying, YesJulz should be doing. You should understand that our culture is semi-broken already. You know, yes, there needs to be more unity. Yes, but we have to structure that within ourselves, within the community. We can't just keep taking in people and bringing them to the cookout if they don't really understand how we pour the concrete so we can stand on this motherfucker. But I definitely want to hear what y'all have to say about this. Let me know in the comments below, and I will see y'all in my next video.
Baby, lead the weight away. Yeah.